Let's get straight into it. So you're this year's highest scoring couple.
Wow.
But you just experienced your first red light. What was going through your head when you heard your name?
I'm not gonna lie, I think I was kind of low-key expecting it after the judges' comments, so I wasn't exactly like surprised.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're disappointed when that happens. It's not like gonna be like, woo! You know, you're like, oh.
Yeah, red light.
That's even like, oh, you look disappointed. Yeah, like, I'm not like, bring it on. Like, it was a lot. Like, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But, like, I totally get it. And, you know, as soon as I had my little moment, he came in and gave me a little pep talk. I just went into my dressing room and was just like, just had 10 minutes. And then I was like, right, game face on, let's do this.
Yeah. Nikita, what was the pep talk? What did you say to Layton?
No, I just told him really just to do the same thing he did before, calm down. The most important thing, I think, in the dance-off, as unpleasant as it is, just do the same thing you did before. Just be calm. You just don't need to make mistakes. And the adrenaline will give you that push. Your game will be elevated anyway because you feel like everything is at stake. You're all in, so just give it your all. That's it.
Deliver. Yeah. Layton, how nervous were you going up against Angela? Because she also had never been in the dance-off.
Yeah, it was really scary because literally anything's possible. If you have a little slip, you know, especially when the nerves get to you, that can happen. And also, I just love Angela. She's literally one of my favourite people ever. So it's just like, it was kind of bittersweet. No matter what happened, you know, it was just going to be shooky.
To be fair, I also saw, like, that moment, you cannot see them behind the curtains, but, like, his reaction especially, because obviously I have been there before, but his reaction when he saw Angela in there, he was just sad. I was like, babe, it's okay. It's fine, it's part of it. It's really sad because Carlos is one of my best friends. Angela is one of the maids, his mates, so it's,
It was just, it's a lot. But it very much so was that, this is a competition now. Like, I feel like I had to experience it, to be honest, to just kind of like, be like, okay, come on now, come back, fighting, this is real. And I mean, it's been 10 weeks. I must say, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I'd be in the bottom two much more than that, so thank you.
Give us a...
You did well, guys.
I was prepped in my little pussycat wig. I thought, here we go. When we were doing Grease Latin Go, I thought I was ready. So thank y'all. 10 weeks, I could take that.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Sure, on Saturday, Layton, Motsi loved the infusion of different styles in the dance. How much did you enjoy performing it?
It was really nice. I like got into it in the end. I think I was a little bit nervous because the last time I'd done this kind of vibe was Movies Week and it didn't go down as well as I would have hoped. But then the quick step was lit. So it was just like, I just don't know whether ballroom is my, you know, quite clearly proofs in the pudding.
I think you did really well.
Boom, 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 red light. But you know what? It wasn't like, do you know what? It's really hard when you get that kind of critique in the bottom two because, like, you don't want to be disappointed because genuinely, I did do the best I could. My best is just not good enough, and that's okay.
But why do you think that ballroom isn't your thing? Because you said that in the Clauditorium as well afterwards.
Because doom, doom, doom. You know, I don't know. It's just quite. I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, Nikita, what do you think? What do you think?
I think, honestly, I love dancing ballroom with you. I love your frame. I love your position on your left side. I think you did really well.
Side.
Yeah, I think you did really, really well. It's just that you love to have a bit more freedom overall.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what makes you feel like that. But I honestly, I'm genuinely saying it. I love dancing ballroom with you. I told you that during the week. I actually was feeling all the smoothness and how we were driving across the floor.
He gave me a couple of compliments. I was like, are you trying to, what's going on here? He was like, you're dancing really good, you're doing really well. I was like, what?
Like someone else.
Yeah, I was like, what? So, no, I do enjoy it. I just feel a bit quite rigid, but, you know, it was what it was.
Well, you know what? You survived your first dance-off, okay? Which means you're through to musicals week.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
And Nikita, congratulations to you. This is the furthest you've ever got on Strictly. Come on!
Yeah, don't remind me of the dance-off where I took my shirt off with Silly. I don't want to have those memories now.
Well, I mean, you brought it up. Now, Nikita, now you're through to the quarterfinal. How determined are you to go all the way this time?
I mean, to be fair, honest, especially after the dance-off, I think the best mindset to have is just thinking it week by week. We have our routine now. This is the one we want to push on. Obviously, everybody wants to get to the end. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to get to the final. But really, honestly, we are thinking week by week now. It's tough now. It's 5 couples left, so you can't
it's
get yourself
spicy.
ahead of you.
Well, this week you're doing a Moulin Rouge themed Paso Doble.
Yes.
It's a backstage romance, a remix version of this.
Gaga about it. It's so fab. It's got a bit of Gaga, it's got a bit of Britney, it's got a bit of all the different things. It's specifically in the musical in the West End and on Broadway, so it's very much so like it's just a perfect vibe to come back fighting as well. Like this song is so
It feels
powerful.
fierce, yeah.
So I'm excited.
I mean, do you think that there's extra pressure on you this week? Because, like, I feel like this week's made for you. You're a musical man. This is it.
Yeah, I think the fact that obviously being in the bottom is there's pressure to come back strong anyway, but the fact that it's musicals week and that's kind of low-key my thing, I need to deliver, and I feel like we've got a good one. I feel really good after today, so yeah.
Well,
I don't want to say too much because
you're like, let me not.
dum dum. You know, it's not even that
It
sound.
humbles
is it?
you
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, I was
You
humbled
get
enough
humbled in a
fast.
moment.
Literally, I turned up to
quickly,
the
yeah.
trainer and I was like, "Trent, you all right?" I was like, But like, you just have to have that moment, accept
Yeah,
it, and then you got to
you
just
do.
keep it moving. You know?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we've mentioned that Layton's a musical man. He's got experience, but how challenging is the technique in the Paso?
I mean, Paso Doble is really challenging, and obviously we never want to settle for anything regular in some way. So as way all the shaping, all his standing legs into the next frame, it's so specific. The hands, I want them in a certain way, certain position. And the whole routine is just, everything feels like everything needs to be perfect. Number 1 is musical, number 2 is quarterfinals, number 3 we're getting out of the bottom 2. So it feels like we need to deliver, and we want to deliver.
Oh, gosh. Well, I cannot wait to see it. It's musicals week, back in dancers. It's all happening.
Yeah.
Good luck in training this week.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Layton and Nikita.